Hey everyone, I'm just checking in here. I'm currently in Edison, Edison. I think it's Edison. Yeah, Edison, Edison, New Jersey. I've been staying here at a Quality Inn down the road for the last 2 nights. One thing I've been observing. I live in Florida, as you know. I live in St. Petersburg, Florida, and now they have this heat wave up here. I'm standing in the shade of outside the shopping plaza here. And let me tell you, it is like brutal up here. I thought the humidity in Florida was bad. This is wicked up here. But there's a breeze if you stand in the shade like if you are in Florida. So anyway, something wonderful and tragic at the same time has happened to me. And it's still being validated. But ever since Joe Biden became our new president, I don't watch the news. Because if there's anything horrible, my friends will tell me. I haven't watched the news. I don't watch local news. If I see, what I did is I put on CNN's top 5 things. I check it now and then. So on June 24th, Wednesday morning, I was laying in my bed in St. Petersburg. And I'm on 2 apps called Scruff and Grindr. And they're gay apps for chatting or hookups or whatever. And there was a man named Carlos who pinged me on one of them. He pinged me, and he's like, "Oh, I'd like to talk to you. Are you on WhatsApp?" I said, "Yeah." So we started chatting. So it was Wednesday morning, probably around 1-ish, 1:30, and we were talking. And he said, "I live in Miami. My name is Carlos. I live in Miami, and I'm a music teacher. Is all I know about him." And so I was from Fort Lauderdale, and we talked. We were chatting. Probably like 20, 30 minutes. And he kept saying how beautiful I was. I'm like, "Oh, you're beautiful." I told him about, my husband. And he said he's lucky to have you. And, we just were at peace. Like, I was laying in bed. He was laying in bed. It was just like 2 friends chatting on the phone. And I was in the middle of a conversation with them. And he kept saying, "God, there's a lot of loud noise coming from upstairs in my condo." And I didn't, okay, yeah, he lives in a condo. I live in a first, story condo. It's Miami. I said, no, I was from Fort Lauderdale. And all of a sudden, I was mid-conversation when I noticed on the back screen, there was a vibration, and I heard him say, "John," and he was gone. So I figured, okay, he had to leave. He quickly had to leave. I've been calling his number, and it just rings and rings and rings. Now that I know about this horrible event, Miami. They keep saying Surfside. Just say Surfside, Miami. When I see Surfside, there's fucking towns everywhere in Florida. Say Surfside / fucking Miami. All right? You're confused people. I believe I was blessed to be the last person to talk to Carlos. I believe he's one of the missing people. I just called the support line. And they have 2 Carlos listed. I said, all I know is his first name and I have a phone number. And the phone number I gave them, they don't have listed, but they've taken the information, and they gave me Florida Blue has a support line. I talked to my husband, partner, about it, and he said, "John, you just need to get back to St. Petersburg." I said, "I know, but I got to take care of this first. The Carlos tab needs to be taken care of first." I just feel really blessed if this is true, because it's still validation. I just want his family to know. He was at peace. He was in bed, and we were just chatting, and he was beautiful. I actually said, "Let me just look at you." He had hazel eyes, these beautiful hazel eyes. So, everyone has this story. And he was a music teacher on break, summer break. So I just wanted you guys to know. Life can happen, man. You need to look at every day as your last day. It's cliche, but you have to. Embrace the day. That's why I tell you, if you hate your job, quit it. Fucking quit your job. Don't worry about credit. Look at Trump. He went bankrupt, 3 times with his businesses? Don't worry about if you go in bankruptcy. I've been in bankruptcy twice in my life. You recover. Like right now, my credit history is rebuilding because, as you know, my story, I had perfect credit at the beginning of 2019. I rebuilt it. That's the thing. Remember, you can always rebuild your credit, but life is precious. So remember that. So anyway, just want to let you know that's what's going on with John Harder right now.
tell you, God's got me on this journey, man.
I'm like, God, give me a break. I want to get back to St. Pete, get in the pool with a margarita in my hand, get back to swimming with the dolphins and the manatees. So eventually I'll be home, hopefully in the next day or two. And just peace, love one another, because you just don't know. And always end your conversations with, look, I love you. I know we just had a fight, but I love you. Call your family that you haven't talked to in a while. Because life is precious. When you lose your 2 sisters to cancer, and I don't have a relationship with my 2 brothers anymore, all I have is my extended family and friends. So, love one another. Like Ellen always says, be kind to one another. You just don't know. In a New York minute, everything can change. So take care. Peace. Be safe.